down dog, come into child's pose. But I sometimes like to take down dog just to kind of walk out through the heels. So down dog would be here, pedaling out your feet. It's just a nice way to kind of stretch the whole body. But again, if that doesn't feel good, you could push back off a wall and take it here, pedaling out your feet, or you could just enjoy some child's pose. Nice. And I invite you to just let yourself move a little bit. So if you like pedaling out your feet, you can. If you want to just hold down dog, or if you want to kind of bend and straighten your knees or drop your hips side to side, lots and lots of options there to choose from. Nice. Just a little bit of movement. And then we're going to come in to pigeon from here. So bringing our right shin across the front of our mat and lengthen our left leg back long. If you don't like pigeon, remember 4 stretch. So you can always take the right ankle over, seated or on your back for 4 stretch. Or coming into this pigeon, kind of lift up off your right hip. You can stay lifted. You can come down onto your forearms. We're going to twist pigeon. So if you are choosing to take the 4 stretch, you won't really be able to recreate the twist. But no worries. You can absolutely just stay in 4 stretch longer. It usually feels really nice. Let's see who else has joined us. Welcome, Kay. Welcome, Mary. Welcome, Erin, Heather. Welcome, Allie and Lauren. Welcome, Nancy, Alyssa, Jill. We got Nancy A and Nancy M. Samantha, Lynn, Amanda, Lorraine, Allison N, or Allison R, excuse me. Welcome, Brittany, Ashley, Linda, Jenny, Jamie, Tony. You're still coming in. All right, so if you're in pigeon, you can stay here. If you're in 4 stretch, stay where you are. If you would like in pigeon to take a twist, right leg is in front. So we're going to take the left arm under the right shoulder and lay on the left shoulder and let the right arm reach behind us. So I'll give you a head-on view of that as well. So it gives us that chest opening, and it also brings a little more opening into your right hip. You might find that your right toes kind of find, or your right hand finds your right toes. Grab them if you like. Let's see who else came in. Welcome, Leslie. Welcome, Slavka. Welcome, Kelsey. Take a moment here. Just breathe. Couple of more breaths here, inviting a little softness to the eyes, the jaw. And then we'll bring our right arm down to kind of press this up so we can unthread the left needle, the left hand, and we're going to get into our quad stretch here. So if you're in 4 stretch, right, you can come onto your side. If you're in pigeon, you can come onto your side. Pull left heel to glute. Or in pigeon, if you want a little deeper stretch, you can kind of stay in this pigeon position and pull left heel to glute. You can also choose to just stay in basic pigeon. We're doing each one of these stretches about a minute. We hold pigeon and yin for 3, 4, 5 minutes sometimes. So it's totally awesome to just stay in your basic pigeon through all of it. Or your 4 stretch through all of it. Any of you come to yin, you know, right? We hold the stretches a long time. Did you do your long run today, Lauren? Was today your long run day? No, not today. I was thinking about you this morning because I thought maybe it was. So if you don't know Lauren, trainer Lauren, she's headed to the Boston Marathon in like just a week or 2, right? It's really, really soon. And then we'll come out of this. You can press back to your down dog for just a moment if you like. Maybe a little nod or back to your child's pose, a little nod, yes or no. And then we'll work to bring the left leg forward. So left shin comes across the mat and slide the right leg long or come into the force stretch. So a 10 miler, she's 10 miler tomorrow. I know she's been kind of tapering off. She leaves on Saturday. So the marathon is Monday, right? Yeah, so Monday, a week from yesterday, and come on down. So I know she'll be running, like I think Rochelle said, like she'll be running during Met Mash on Monday, because we were going to kind of, in Rochelle's Met Mash class, we'll tribute. We'll think about Lauren running for hours. For me, it would be a lot of hours. It would be like 10 hours with a lot of walk breaks in between. But let us know, friends. Let us know if you're, doing any runs or any rides or any type of celebrations. We'd love to celebrate with you. A couple more breaths here. So we're taking a pretty big chunk of the class, right, in these various variations of pigeon. So then from here, if you want to thread it, right arm under this time. And then left arm could stay where it is, or it can reach back and over. So we're getting some chest opening. We're getting some twisting. If you're taking the force stretch, remember you can 100% stay in the force stretch, or you can sub any stretch of your choice. It's a really good hip stretch. Couple of breaths here. And we'll bring the left arm back and unthread the needle. And then this is where you could come on to your side, right? And take a heel to glute. Or you could stay in that pigeon position, heel to glute. Lots of options where you could do this standing heel to glute. You can do it seated in a chair. I do the stretch all the time in chair fit. You can take a low lunge if you prefer, but this will all get into the quad. Brittany must be logging in from school. I see the mouse on. Oh, that's right. Anne-Marie is committing to, it's kind of an October thing, right? Where you run 30 miles in October, so you at least a mile a day. I have another friend that's been doing it for like the whole year. It's like a mile a day for the whole year. I'm like, it's not that a mile is that far, but I don't think I would be disciplined enough to do it every single day. I'd have to like make up for it maybe. But it's to build that habit. And then come on out, my friends. We're going to extend those legs out long in front of us now and shake them out a little bit, and we'll take a nice forward fold. So reaching forward towards the toes. So again, you could do this seated in a chair. You could do it in a standing forward fold. Lots of choices. I know I did was one summer, like the 50 burpees a day for, was it a full month? I didn't make every day. There were days I skipped. I think it was for like a month. I don't know. I'm just not always good about, the first few days was great. And then I really just started dreading it, even though it didn't take that long. It was really bad with commitment, I guess. I don't like being told I have to do it every day for 30 days. If you like here, think about lengthening the torso forward, gently tuck the chin towards your chest so you get a little more stretch through the back of the neck. And then you think about taking kind of the top back part of your head, so it's the top of your head, but more towards the back, and pulling towards your toes. Some nice lengthening through the back of the neck. So don't forget your my zone for the marathon, Lauren. I'm curious to see like how many maps does a marathon get you? I know you've done like a 20 miler. That's a lot. And come on up from here. Let's bring our heels in together, finding butterfly. So kind of wiggle yourself towards your heels. If you don't like butterfly, straddle stretch is great. If you're taking butterfly, maybe a little movement in the hips. Lift and lower, a gentle rock side to side. And then kind of pull the shoulders down, leaning forward with the chest. You could either reach your arms out in front of you, or sometimes I like to take them and press into my inner thighs. Deeper stretch into the inner thigh. Welcome, Kelsey W. Welcome, Valerie. Somebody snuck in here on me and didn't get a welcome. Jenny. Welcome, Anne Marie. I know I talked to Anne Marie. I don't think I actually said welcome, but welcome. Nice. So I do like to remind you of things that are coming up. VFit turns 6. The end of October. So the last week in October, it is party week, lots of extras, lots of fun. October 30th, you'll be getting information, email, you'll see this on Facebook. You can go ahead and mark your calendars. We'll have a big VFit party Saturday, October the 30th in the morning. I don't know the exact time yet. And then mindful moments coming in November. So you'll see the information on that pretty soon. It's been a while since Steph G and I did that. So that is coming soon. All right, come on up here. Let's end with a little bit of twisting on each side. Take your left leg out long. Right leg crosses over. Start to hug the knee. Sit nice and tall. Left leg can stay long or tuck. I'm going to press into that right hip. Twist from the navel. Hugging the inner thigh into you. So we're getting that awesome back twist. We're getting a little more stretch down through the hips. That seems to be the most requested stretch. Anything with the hips. We hold a lot of our tension. It's also, you know, it's a joint that moves in a lot of different ways. Pretty much everything we do all day long, we're using our hips. Very common request to stretch. I believe we'll have time to do one more stretch after we do each side here. And then release. And we'll switch that to the other side. So right leg either long or tucked under. Like best. The key is to pull tall. So if I slouch down, I might feel like I can twist more, but that's not good for the spine. So lengthen tall, nice long spine. And imagine each disc twisting individually from the bottom to the top. You don't have to twist it all to get the hip. So if you don't like the twist, you don't have to twist. And release. So let's just finish with a couple of cat cows. You can do it seated. I'll show you both, but here's all fours. You just allow the belly to drop. And then allow the back to stretch and open the chin to hang. So we'll just repeat that if you wanted to do that seated position. Right? Lift and open the heart. And round the back. We inhale with our cow. And we exhale with our cat. We are officially out of time, my friends, but feel free Take a few more cat-cows here if that feels nice to you. Feel free to give yourself a moment or two. You could just sit quietly in a crisscross position or lie down on your back. You know, a couple of minutes, 2 or 3, to be nice and mindful. Thank you all, friends. I will see you very soon. Bye, everybody.